everybody, welcome to One Drink podcast, where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today on our history show, we are featuring September 27th to October 3rd, as well as 2 Medal of Honor stories.
I got a great one. I got a great story, something that definitely different from we have talked about several scenarios with the Medal of Honor stories.
Yep.
And I thought, we pretty much covered it all.
Yep.
No. We got a new one.
We got a new one?
And
nice.
It's just great.
Nice.
It's a great story.
I'm excited.
Also, I do have a little clip here. Do you rollerblade?
I used to, a lot.
Yeah?
And I loved it, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I tried it once. I did all right. I just couldn't stop. You know how you're going?
Yeah.
So I bowed my legs out like this. I went in a circle and just fell over completely. It happened. It was so quick, and I didn't know what happened. I was like, "What the hell just happened?" So I got a clip of the original, rollerblades.
Okay. I think the first,
but it's not blades. It's just a wheel on each leg. So yeah, check this clip out. So yes, those are the first rollerblades.
Dude, those things are crazy.
I mean,
they look so sketchy though.
Very sketchy.
I like how they got the little sticks though, they're doing cross-country skiing or something.
Very sketchy. I see the evolution of it all.
Yeah.
But the original.
Would you try those? If I came over here one day and I was like, dude,
I would.
Look at these.
Yeah.
Would you try it?
I would have to.
That'd be great. We should do a show on that.
That would be great.
We should do a show on that.
And so I went to take pictures the other day at Mendon Ponds, me and Renee, and we seen the...
Oh, when you took your senior photos?
Yes. How cool is that?
That shit was funny.
So we seen a lady, she had rollerblades, but they were extended. You know what I mean?
Like super big.
Kind of, but she had the
sticks
going right down the road, just like cross-country skiing almost. So, so would you cross-country ski, just flat land, just...
No. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I'm saying.
I downhill skied for 20 years.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's one thing I've never done.
I was a good skier. I'm a good skier.
All right, so I went to Bristol last year. I didn't. It was fall. I was taking pictures. I looked down the hill. Have you been to Bristol?
Like 1,000 times.
So you skied down that
all of the hills.
Steep, crazy hill?
Yeah.
Dude. I give you props to any skier out there that does that shit. But I could not imagine me
going over there
on ski. I looked over and I was like, dude, people ski down this bitch? Now how fast are you getting?
Fast.
You're getting up to 30, 40 miles an hour.
Easy.
But you're
zooming, dog.
Now, what a rush! Is it a rush? I gotta try it now.
It is an adrenaline rush, dude.
And it's quick. I mean, if anyone that's been to Bristol or any ski hill, it looks, you know.
You're probably talking about Comet. It's the black diamond.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The only black diamond on the mountain.
So, how long does it take to get down?
Seconds.
Under
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Damn.
That one hill at least. You know
yeah.
I mean, if you're carving and stuff, you know what I mean. It'd take.
So you did the skiing shit?
Maybe a minute, but
dude, you've done a lot of shit.
It's like 25 years, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Injuries. Let's hear them. None?
0.
Yes.
0.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I've gotten some bumps and bruises. You know what I mean, from falling.
Yeah, but no.
No.
Oh yeah. But no broken legs.
No.
Arms,
Yeah.
You know.
No, I've had some nasty falls.
Oh yeah. Well, of course.
But you catch an edge and then you go and you're just gone. And then, but at that point though, there's nothing to do except wait for yourself to stop. You know what I mean?
So.
And then your skis pop off. You know what I mean? But they got these little things on the skis, right? When you snap the bindings in, these little things like pop up, right? Like and go parallel with the skis. But then when your boot comes out of it, they pop down to keep the ski from like going down the hill without you.
Oh.
Right. But sometimes they don't always like work right. You know what I mean? So but then you gotta climb to go get your skis. Like if a lot of I mean, you know, it's one of those like etiquette things where like if you're skiing and somebody fell and their ski is up there,
right.
You know what I mean, and they're over here, you know, you stop, you get their ski for them, you know, you bring it over to them, make sure that they're okay, you know what I mean. But sometimes there's an asshole that just flies right by you and you're like, thanks.
So
I'm fine, by the way.
So
and then you gotta climb back up the mountain to like get your shit. It's the worst. It's the worst.
So when you're going down the hill, this is all I can think. I don't know. When you're going down the hill, and when you're like, all right, when you know you've lost it, and you're just tumbling, and you're just in the motion, you're just like, when is this gonna stop?
Yeah, dude. But then inevitably there's always that moment where like if you do happen to be tumbling, you stop tumbling, but then you slide for a minute. And it's not always the right way, you know what I mean? Like you'll be backwards, yeah.
You're like
you're just looking up in the sky and you're just like shh. And then you finally stop and you're like,
thank God. You don't even want to get up.
Well, because then you think, you're like, damn, I wonder where my shit is. You're looking up and you're seeing people like hauling ass towards you and you're like, oh, please, for the love of God, don't hit me.
Now, every skier's mind, you're hoping that your skis like kind of like
right, just come right to me.
Like roll past you like, oh, sweet, my skis are down the hill.
No, there's always a ski up the hill. They're never both below you. You always end up passing the skis.
So no matter what, you look up and you're like,
and then you gotta climb.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's the worst part of it too, because then, you know, you're in these boots, which are not comfortable to walk
because you
in.
have to go get your skis.
You have to go get your skis. You're right, there's no choice.
You can't just be like, hey, dude.
So on top of falling, most of the time in front of dozens of people, then you have to literally climb a mountain to go get your shit.
I'm telling you.
And the steeper the hill, the harder the climb.
Dude, I look down this hill, and it is steep. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't thinking of climbing up it to get your ski.
In ski boots.
Has to suck balls, by the way. I was just thinking going down it. And now that you say that, looking down there and having to climb up it, there's no fucking way.
And especially, too, on the particular hill that you're talking about, the main lift runs up that hill.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
So not only are you climbing a mountain after having just busted your ass and slid halfway down a hill, everybody that's going up the hill is watching you.
They're like, no, go to the right. Your skis.
Yeah, you're on the lift, and you're like, ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, so I took that lift up,
and then you're just doing the walk of shame up the mountain to get your shit. Then you got to put it back on the mountain
and ski down,
and then continue to ski down,
and not try to collide with.
And let me tell you something: after a big fall like that, nobody skis fast. Everybody goes down slow.
Oh, right.
Slow as shit.
They
just
see
like
you
sideways, just going really slow.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So back to history.
Right, we're doing a history show. Got it.
That was great.
Yeah.
God, I have to try skiing though. I've never done it.
I'll take you.
I think
you how to ski.
Basically what I would have to do is honestly go to Mendon Ponds. They have that little hill. I would have to.
No. Just go to Bristol. They got little bunny hills, little beginner hills.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. No, they're not all like that.
I can't just. For someone that's never skied, I can't go down that big ass hill.
No, they got a little baby bunny hill.
Could you imagine me? I would just be stiff, just
right into a tree, dude.
Oh,
right into a tree.
Because there is trees on the side, so I would just be like,
oh yeah.
But then I'd be like, and then, dude, did you just see what the, holy shit.
Somebody's keys by. Aren't you that guy for 1 drink?
1 drink, 1 fall, 1 everything. Okay, so we're gonna go to September 29th, 1950. Game changer.
Game changer.
Telephone answering machine was created by Bell.
Ooh. Okay.
Did you ever have one of these?
I did. At my childhood house.
Yep.
I had one.
Do you remember the specific message that you left or parents left? My parents never had one. We didn't have a...
No, I don't remember the message.
Hello, this is the Gravinos.
Right.
If you... And then you... Dude.
No, I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the message.
But yep, now we got obviously voicemails and all that crazy shit. But back then it was a huge deal.
Yeah.
When you called, people back, when you called the phone, that was it.
Yep.
And then they were like, oh, how can we bug people more? Well, let's invent an answering machine so that you know that they called.
Yep.
And that's what they did.
Yep.
1950.
1950.
What would your message be now if you had one?
Hang up and text me. If you don't leave a message, I won't call you back.
So, for the longest time on my voicemail on my phone, I was like, if you don't leave a message, I'm not going to call you back.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, then I had to, have professional people call me. So I was like, well, if they hear that,
Yeah.
it's to the point, but
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what mine would be. Probably the same thing. Hello, this is Matthew.
Right.
You have reached my house.
I'm not here.
I'm not home, obviously. So why?
I used to
Don't leave a message.
for a long time on my voicemail for my cell phone. I would do, hello.
Oh, you fucked with them.
Hello.
Dude, I fell
Hey.
for that.
Oh, sorry, dude. I'm not here. Leave a
Yes.
People would hate it. People used to hate it. They used to leave me messages like, God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Cause it goes so perfect. You're like, hello. They're like, hey, what's up? And
Yep.
then you're like, hey.
Or I'd be right, like I'd do it like I normally, I'd be like, yo, yo.
Yeah. That's a good one.
What up? Chilling.
And they're talking, and they're just
Right.
like, they're so pumped up,
Yep.
and then you're just like, yeah, it's not me.
Just leave a message after the beep.
Son of a bitch! I gotta tell the story again.
Motherfucker.
And then they would tell the story.
Yeah. And then I wouldn't listen to the message. I would just call him back, and then I have to tell it for like a third time.
Dude, I already told this story twice.
Right. I'm like, well,
Your
tell it a
fake
third
call,
time.
the message, and now
I'd
what?
be like, what do you want? Never mind, dude.
You didn't listen to the message?
Fuck it. No, I deleted it.
So yes, 1950, the good old answering machine.
Little answering machine. I'm going to take September 27th, 1964. After a 10-month investigation, the Warner Commission report was issued stating that a lone gunman had been responsible for the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas on November 22nd, 1963.
So...
It was not one shooter.
No?
No.
Multiple.
It's multiple.
So when I think of JFK, I just think that dude, in my mind, was a straight up pimp.
He was a G.
President, I mean, he was a good looking dude, obviously. He
Did he state Marilyn Monroe?
He had everything.
Yeah. And then he got shot in the face.
Man. What a dick whoever shot him.
Mm-hmm.
If someone shoots me...
It was the government.
I'm sure.
I think it was the government.
Yeah. But if I was to get shot, pussy way to, fight someone straight up,
Right.
Pussy way to, whatever. I would be so pissed laying on that ground being like, wow.
This motherfucker just shot me.
Shot me. I mean, you could have punched me. You could have let me know that,
And you shot me.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Pussy.
You wait till I get back up. Wait till I get this bullet out of me.
I am going to haunt the fuck out of you. That's my whole afterlife
I'm coming
mission.
for that ass, boy.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to make your life miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
All right. October 1st, 1888. The National Geographic's magazine was published.
Oh, Nat Geo.
Remember going to, if you go to the doctors?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I always picked up the National Geographic.
It's right there.
Or the highlights.
Yeah.
The picture search. Yeah.
Always there.
Yeah.
So, I love the National Geographic's channel. They have a channel.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, watching all that shit is just crazy. Because obviously, living in Rochester, we don't see all the wild, crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's alligators and there's, you know, giraffes and lions and shit like that. But the National Geographic channel, you watch it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they get deep.
Deep.
They get deep. And they're little ants, insects, fish, the shit we don't... Shit you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, whoa.
Yep.
And it's mind-boggling to know that there's crazy shit out there.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, National Geographic.
Nat Geo.
And everybody watches it. I mean, it's better than regular TV.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
But, dude,
I
mean,
agree.
to be honest, though, so you work for National Geographic, and they're like, all right, you gotta, and you're on the camera crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, all right, you gotta go do fire ants. And you're like, oh, okay. Dude, you see the film that they get. They go into the ground, like, they follow these ants through their tube, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're just like, I mean, when I watch shit like that, obviously, you know, we're different, so I'm just like, how the fuck did they get that camera to, like, you know, is it on the thread and they're just like, oh yeah, we're following this ant. Oh, sweet. Like, you know, but dude, it's crazy.
Yep.
I just think of weird shit.
Wildlife cameramen are, it's nuts.
It's a different,
like, what they have to do to
they
get
should get
shots.
paid more.
Oh, yeah.
Than
way more, dude.
Hollywood, like, you know what I mean?
Way more.
But, yeah.
All right, I'm going to take September 30th, 1955. Actor James Dean was killed.
James Dean.
In a car crash in California at age 24. Although he made just 3 major films, Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant, he remains one of the most influential actors to date.
So only 3 movies?
Only 3 movies.
Oh, see, I didn't know he died in a car crash.
Oh, dude. So he died in this Porsche, right?
Of course.
But it was dubbed Little Bastard. And there's like a whole mythology like behind his car. You never heard any of this stuff? Okay. So he died in this little Porsche. And it's rumored that the car is cursed.
Oh.
Because it's something like his mechanic bought the car from the estate after he died and was working on fixing it, and it fell on him and it killed him.
Oh.
And then there was like another death like tied to the car as well, and then it got lost or something like that.
So there's a story behind it.
Big time conspiracy.
Wow.
Yeah. / haunting.
That's crazy.
Kind of thing. Yeah, it's nuts. You should read up on it one of these days.
I am going to.
Little Bastard.
But also James Dean, so like I hear his name and I automatically thought he's like the Brad Pitt. He's been in like fucking thousands of movies and shit, and I didn't know
3 major films.
And dude, he was young.
24.
But he was also a pimp.
He was a G.
I mean that
he was a race car driver, actor, you know what I mean?
He was
in
a
the
good looking
50s,
dude.
You know?
I mean, he just had it all.
He was the guy.
Man,
for sure.
That's cool though. October 3rd, 1955, the Mickey Mouse Club begins.
I never watched 1 minute of the Mickey Mouse Club.
I have never either, but obviously Disney is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And young kid, you know, like Justin Timberlake. I think young kids that whoever's on that show most likely becomes a superstar or a star in some way because they're in the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
But Disney, it just never stops. The Mickey Mouse Club.
Them and Amazon, bro. Taking over the world.
Always. Crazy.
Yep. I'm going to go to October 1st, 1908.
Ooh.
Henry Ford's Model T, dubbed a universal car, designed for the masses, went on sale for the very first time.
Wow.
Yeah. Changed the game.
Changed the game, and we did a thing on inventions. Remember, and the number 1 thing was the wheel.
Yep. So
back then, them motherfuckers were rolling on wooden wheels.
I know.
You know what I mean? Just
imagine how uncomfortable that ride must have been.
No shocks.
Right.
I'm assuming maybe just.
I mean, there was probably some kind of leaf spring suspension, but
it
on gravel roads though, and like cobblestone.
just dirt.
Just shake yourself.
There's no smooth riding. It was just.
Can you imagine if you went out the night before and then you had to get in your car and drive down one of the cobble streets like to get to work? Dude, that shaking would just like rattle my brain out of my fucking skull.
You're hungover and you're just like.
I'm just thinking about driving down a cobblestone road on wooden wheels, dude.
And that's all it was.
I'm not coming in.
You didn't even hear the motor. You just heard the shit, the shaking.
Drive me nuts.
But that's cool though. I mean, and look at cars nowadays. They're almost to the point of self-driving, which
they're so close.
Still shady to me, but I think you're always gonna have to go back to basics.
See, here's the thing for me about self-driving cars, right? Because I've thought a lot about this. Because I think it's pretty cool tech.
It is cool, but it's also
at some point, that car or a car somewhere is going to make a decision to kill you. Think about it.
But not even.
So if it's got like a high processing power, right, of situations, right, which it'll need, you know, from various different sensors and stuff.
Cameras and.
So if it knows or it sees a person or somebody like jumps out in front of you and the car knows that it can't stop in time, so it veers so it doesn't hit the person. What if you're on a bridge?
True. Or the car.
That car will drive you off a cliff so that it doesn't hit that person that's in front of you.
Oh shit. Because if it senses a car next to you, it won't go either way. So you're right. Or a cliff or just walk. Oh yeah, right.
That car will kill you.
It's just a straight.
It will choose someone else over you.
Suicide
at some point.
Oh damn! I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you were driving, 9 times out of 10, unfortunately, you would hit the person and not drive off a cliff. Or
I would hit the person 10 out of 10 times.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't go like.
No. I'm not driving off a cliff.
Oh, man.
To save some asshole that just jumped out in front of me? No way.
Wow.
No offense to the asshole that jumps out in front of me or anything. You know what I mean?
No, right. But it's just like... So now you're...
I'll try to slow down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe scooch over a little bit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But I'm not going to...
Yeah.
That car, though...
Automatic.
Going.
Human second.
Right.
You know, you just...
Yep, you're dead. Whee!
I see that shit all the time. Woo! Wee! You would be part of those TikToks. Yeah, so you're right,
Yeah, it's crazy.
But that's cool, though. Could you imagine owning... do people... Are those still around?
What?
Do people still own a Model T?
No, yeah.
Is there still like original Model T's out there? Wow.
It'd be pretty cool now.
That would be sick. Could you imagine like your grandfather's like, hey, you know, blah, 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 before I pass away, I got this fucking original Model T in the garage. And you're just like, what?
I'd be like, sweet. Can we put some rubber wheels on it?
Yeah. First and foremost.
Right.
Can I put a Hemi in that bitch?
Drive on a flat road.
Let me put a Hemi in that bitch with turbo and motherfucking put some 20-inch rims on that bitch.
And then your grandfather immediately calls his lawyer and changes the will.
He's like, yeah, Oliver's not getting that motherfucking Model T.
I'd be so mad.
All right, so we're going to get into some Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Got to do it. I'm going to start it off. Herschel Woodrow Woody Williams.
Herschel.
Got to do it. I love the name. World War II, U.S. Marine Corps Reserves. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is great. This guy. For his conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life, above and beyond the call of duty as demolition sergeant serving with the 21st Marines, 3rd Division, in action against Japanese forces in Iwo Jima, Volcano Islands.
Yeah.
I just like Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima.
February 1945. Quick to volunteer service when our tanks were maneuvering vainly to open a lane for its infantry through the network of reinforced concrete pillboxes, buried mines, and black volcanic sands. Different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Williams daringly went forward alone to attempt the reduction of devastating machine gun fire for his unyielding positions. Covered only by 4 riflemen, he fought desperately for 4 hours under terrific enemy small arms fires and repeatedly returned to his own lines to prepare demolition charges to obtain serviced flamethrowers, struggling back frequently to rear a hostile emplacements to wipe out the position of others. So we've talked about all weaponry, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's like, oh, you forgot about me. I got flamethrowers. Which
awesome.
is so cool.
That's awesome.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Gone.
Done.
Peace.
Later, dog.
It was nice knowing you.
Put that pistol away, homie.
Yeah. On one occasion, he daringly mounted a pillbox to insert the nozzle of his flamethrower through the air vent, killing the occupants and silencing the guns. On another, he grimly charged enemy's riflemen who attempted to stop him with bayonets and destroyed them with a burst of flames from his weapons. He undeniably determination and extraordinary heroism in the face of ruthless enemies resists directly instrumental in neutralizing one of the most fanatically defended Japanese strong points, encouraging his regime, and aided vitally in enabling his company to reach its objective. Corporal Williams' aggressively fighting spirit and valiant devotion to duty throughout his fiercely contested actions sustained and enhanced the highest traditions of the Navy services. So this dude... Alright, so flamethrowers, cool.
Mm-hmm.
He just took the thing, put it in a vent, and just
Whoosh.
and wiped out a whole platoon. I mean, dude, come on.
Could you imagine? You know that somebody like looked over and like saw the
flame coming,
nozzle of the thing.
Oh yeah.
And they were like,
shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
God damn it.
Shit.
A flamethrower.
Right.
Wow.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. Yeah, like you said, man, we've heard some doozies on here, but that's the first mention of a flamethrower.
That's what I'm saying. And I never even thought, like, way back then, I'm like, a flamethrower?
Yeah.
Shit.
Pretty crazy.
Got it.
All right, I'm going to take us to Sergeant Brian L. Bucker, U.S. Army, Vietnam.
Like it.
For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action at the risk of life above and beyond the call of duty, Sergeant Bucker, Detachment B-55, distinguished himself while serving as a platoon advisor of the Vietnamese Mobile Strike Force Company during an offensive mission. Sergeant Bucker personally led the platoon, cleared a strategically located, well-guarded pass, and established the first foothold at the top of what had been an impenetrable mountain fortress. When the platoon came under the intense fire from a determined enemy location in 2 heavily fortified bunkers, and realizing that withdrawal would result in heavy casualties, Sergeant Bucker, unhesitatingly and with complete disregard for his personal safety, charged through the hail of enemy fire and destroyed the first bunker with hand grenades.
I love it.
So again, dude, these guys, man, they just run at these bunkers. Dolo, you know what I mean? Just
no fear.
No.
Like, someone could be shooting at them, and they're just like...
Right, run straight at him.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna go right there, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right.
That's what I'm.
Keep shooting.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's why.
Wait till I get another grenade.
Yeah.
And then they just go.
That's why these men are just.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
While recognizing his men, while reorganizing his men for the attack on the second bunker, Sergeant Bucker was seriously wounded. Despite his wounds and the deadly enemy fire, he crawled forward and destroyed the second bunker.
Come on. That's great.
Sergeant Bucker refused medical attention and was reorganizing his men to continue the attack when he was mortally wounded.
Oh.
As a direct result of his heroic actions, many casualties were averted and the assault of the enemy position was successful. Sergeant Bucker's extraordinary heroism at the cost of his life are in the highest traditions of the military service and reflect great credit on him, his unit, and the U.S. Army.
Mm-hmm. Great
So,
story.
you know, again, man, these guys just running at these bunkers, man. Just...
Yeah.
But again, you know, he saved a lot of people's lives.
And the
mission was
complete.
successful.
I know.
And you know, it's
See, I look at these stories and unfortunately, yes, these guys passed away, but for these guys passing away is the reason why, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, if someone gets shot down and they're refusing medical attention, you know he's just a warrior. He's a
Yep.
hero. He's like,
Yep.
he's not giving up, and so
we aren't either.
yeah. But 9 times out of 10, the mission is always complete because of this one person's actions, which is just incredible. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why I love these stories. They're
For sure.
they're fantastic.
Yeah. And don't forget, guys, if you like these stories, you can check them out every single week on Monday on our YouTube page at One Drink Podcast. You can also follow us on Facebook for a bunch of updates, as well as posts on our new shows. Our main shows you can check out every Wednesday. Yeah, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click on the bell notification to be the first ones notified when new episodes hit.
And we just ask if you share with one person or
Share it with your mama!
That's all we ask for.
That's all we ask for. Just share it with your mama.
It's that easy. Right.
We do love moms.
And both of our moms are sharing with all their friends.
That's right.
They're like, hey.
Well, my mom shares it with everybody.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, she's like, hey, check out the.
Yep. My mom watches the show every week. Shout out to you, Ma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mother as well. And thank you for the support. And have a good day.
Later.
See ya.